We've all got basements or storage rooms with things in it that we just can't give away. Maybe it's that record player that played our first album on, but hasn't worked in years. Or maybe it's a sewing machine that's just been giving you some trouble lately. This could be your answer. They're called Fix-It clinics, and they've been popping up all over the world lately. I've been sent to cover this one here in the suburbs of Minneapolis, and I figured since I've been having issues with this DVD player, why not take it in, see if they can't take a look. Hi.
Hi, what do you have?
I have a DVD player.
This is a drill that I inherited from my dad.
I've got a pod I want the handle soldered onto.
It hasn't worked for the last year.
The battery was corroded inside of the flashlight, so then we used Coca-Cola to burn the stuff around it.
And I'll let you put it back together.
I'm here with Nancy Lowe. She's the coordinator extraordinaire of these Fix-It clinics. Now, just what is a Fix-It clinic? What are people doing here? We're hearing all kinds of noises behind us.
There are a lot of industrious noises going on. Residents bring in their broken household items, and then we have volunteers help them figure out how, what the problem is and then how to fix it themselves.
This is Grandma's lamp, and it's at least 50, maybe 60 years old. It hasn't worked for the last year. When I read about the Fix-It clinic, so I came and they assigned me to Bill, and Bill is a genius.
Bill, how do you feel about being called a genius?
You know, I never get tired of it.
So people are contacting me who are interested in volunteering. There's a lot of people who just love to fix stuff, who like to tinker in their garage or fix stuff around the house. So we are just sort of bringing them all together and helping them help other residents. Yay, good job!
We had a nice fun. Somebody just got something fixed?
Yeah.
And everybody cheers.
Yes.
That's
It's very
great.
like community spirit.
The lamp works.
Woo, great.
Grandma would be very pleased that we don't have to throw it in the trash.
So we're gonna try to fix your DVD player, or we're gonna help you try to fix your own. Hey everybody, I've got Chris here.
How are you?
Chris, what did you bring for us?
I brought a faulty DVD player.
And what's wrong with it? Why is it faulty?
It's faulty because about 70% of the time when I put in a disc, it says format unsupported. And I'd like to see if we could fix that.
Okay. Brian can help you right over there.
We're plugged in here. I'm going to show you what this does, what kind of error message I get. So we turn it on.
It's just not able to read the disc properly.
Okay, and how do we find out what it is?
We open it up and take a look.
All right, you ready to capture whatever happens or doesn't happen here?
And look who's joining us live from Minneapolis. Chris, great to see you. It's a cliffhanger. What is the status of your DVD player?
Well, that's a good question. For the most part, Vinny, it was fixed. We took it apart, we opened the CD drive, we slipped a piece of paper towel really in between the laser eye and the disc itself, and I think you can see the screen here. This is the message it used to give me all the time, reading, reading, reading. Now, fingers crossed, it looks like it's working live on air. Look at that. It is working. I would say, maybe 10% of the time, it doesn't work still, but that's still much better than it was doing before. So we took it apart and, got to the bottom of the problem.
Now, Chris, you keep saying we. I don't know about you, but if I went in with my DVD player, I'd have no clue. Did you have any clue going in? And how much of it was versus your hero that you met there?
Yeah, I mean, it was mostly him, more him than me. His name was Brian. He works at a place here in Minneapolis that helps people kind of come up with ideas and engineers things like that. He really was the guide here, and we, he had all the tools there, and we took it apart, but he told me step by step what to do. And the point of this is, the point of all these Fix-It clinics is to help people understand what's wrong with it, so that if it happens again, they could take it apart and do it again. Now, whether I could do this at home, I'd have to find my tiny screwdriver. I know I've got one somewhere. Yeah. Take all the little screws out, look at it again. But, it's either that or pay a bunch of money to have it fixed or throw it out.
Well, if you do have to fix it,
to avoid waste.
I want you to videotape yourself if you have to fix it, Chris. And final question here.
Send it back to you.
Yeah, we have about 5 seconds here. What would you say from your experience was the success rate of people bringing stuff in and they left with it fixed, whatever it was?
Well, they say on average, they've held about 3 of these here in Hennepin County so far. They say it's about 85% success rate, which I think is pretty good.
That's
you bring
unbelievable.
In old junk, you want to have it fixed. Yeah.
That's much better than the people I hired to fix stuff in my house.